So in this video, I'm going to discuss about multisets. A multiset is an unordered collection of elements or members where an element may occur more than once in the set. Now when we talk about a normal set, we say that repetition of an element does not matter. But when we talk about multiset, then we take into account the number of times an element is occurring in a set. So to represent a multiset, we use the notation set S is equal to m1 dot a1, m2 dot a2, and so on till mn dot an, where n is the total number of elements in the set. Now here m1, m2, and so on mn, these represent multiplicity of elements. m1 represents multiplicity of element a1, m2 represents multiplicity of element a2, and mn represents multiplicity of element an. Multiplicity means number of times an element is occurring in a set. Number of times an element occurs in a set. For example, we have set S equal to 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. Now in multiset, this set can be written as, now element 1, it occurs twice. So its multiplicity is 2. We can write it as 2 dot 1. Then element 2 occurs 4 times. So we can write it as 4 dot 2. Element 3, it occurs 1 time. So it will be written as 1 dot 3. So this is the multiplicity of this element. This is the notation that we use to represent a multiset. There are 4 operations that can be performed on multisets: union, intersection, difference, and sum. We'll look into this one by one. Now let P and Q be two multisets. The union of P and Q is the multiset where multiplicity of each element is the maximum of its multiplicities in P and Q. Now here, for example, we have two sets. P is equal to 2 dot P, 3 dot Q, and 1 dot R, and we have another set Q which is equal to 3 dot P, 2 dot Q, and 4 dot S. Now we have to find P union Q. So P union Q will also be a multiset where multiplicity of each element will be maximum of its multiplicities in P and Q. Now when we talk about element P, it has multiplicity 2 in set P and multiplicity 3 in set Q. So in union we will take the maximum multiplicity. So here answer will be 3 dot P. Now similarly for Q, maximum multiplicity is 3. So answer will be 3 dot Q. Now R is not present in set Q. That means multiplicity of R is 0 in Q. It occurs 0 number of times. So maximum multiplicity will be 1 dot R. Now similarly for S is not present in P. So multiplicity is 0. And in Q, multiplicity of S is 4. So answer will be 4 dot S. So this is the union of two multisets. Now intersection of multisets P and Q will be the multiset where multiplicity of each element is the minimum of its multiplicities in P and Q. Now continuing with the same example, P is 2 dot P, 3 dot Q, 1 dot R, and S is 3 dot P, 2 dot Q, 4 dot S. Now in this case again, P intersection Q will be a multiset Now minimum multiplicity of P is 2. So 2 dot P, minimum multiplicity of Q is 2, 2 dot Q. Now minimum multiplicity of R is 0. So there is no point including R in the answer because it occurs 0 number of times. Similarly, minimum multiplicity of S is also 0. So this is our answer, 2P dot 2Q. Now difference of multisets P and Q is the multiset where multiplicity of an element is its multiplicity in P minus its multiplicity in Q, unless the difference comes out to be negative. Now we are talking about multiplicity, that is the number of times an element occurs in a set. It can never be negative. So if after performing the difference operation, the multiplicity of an element comes out to be negative, in that case, multiplicity is taken as 0. So if P is 2 dot 2 dot P, 3 dot Q, 1 dot R, and Q is 3 dot P, 2 dot Q, and 4 dot S, then P minus Q will be 2 minus 3. That means multiplicity comes out to be negative. So we will take it as 0. Then 3 minus 2. So answer is 1Q. Then 1 minus 0. So answer is 1 dot R. Then again S here is 0. So 0 minus 4. It comes out to be negative. Now if we calculate Q minus P, that will be 3 minus 2. So 1 dot P, 2 minus 3, negative. So it is taken as 0. Then R, 0 minus 1, again negative. Then S is 4 minus 0. So 4 dot S. This is Q minus P. Now sum of multisets. The sum of P and Q is the multiset where multiplicity of an element is the sum of its multiplicities in P and Q. So that means, taking the same example, P plus Q will be simply addition of the multiplicities. 2 plus 3, 5 dot P, 5 dot Q, 1 plus 0, so 1 dot R, and 4 dot S. This is the answer for P plus Q. So now we have this exercise. Suppose that A is the multiset that has as its elements the types of computer equipment needed by one department of a university, and the multiplicities are the number of pieces of each type needed. And B is the analogous multiset for a second department of the same university. For instance, A could be the multiset 107 personal computers, 44 routers, 6 servers. Now A here means that one department of the university needs 107 personal computers. This is the multiplicity and this is the equipment needed. So this department needs 107 personal computers, 44 routers and 6 servers. And another department needs 14 personal computers, 6 routers and 2 mainframes. So what combination of A and B represents the equipment the university should buy, assuming both departments use the same equipment? Now here there is sharing of equipment. So these questions are basically on operations of multiset, that what operation should be applied to these two multisets to achieve these answers. Now when we are sharing the equipment, that means we need to buy the maximum requirement from a department. So maximum is given by union. So answer here will be A union B. Now this can be understood with an example. Suppose in your college, CSC department has 200 students. So they need 200 PCs, and ECE department has 100 students. So they need 100 PCs. And both of them are sharing the equipment. So that means the college needs to buy 200 PCs only, so that when CSE wants to use, this can meet their requirement, and when ECE wants to use, they will use only 100 PCs out of these 200 PCs. So A union B will be with maximum multiplicity of an element. So maximum is 107. So 107 personal computers, then 44 routers, 6 servers, and 2 mainframes. Then second is, what combination of A and B represents the equipment that will be used by both departments if both departments use the same equipment. Now here the question was, what combination should the university buy? And here the question is, what combination represents equipment that will be used by both departments? So out of these 200 PCs, the number of PCs that are used by both of them is 100. EC is using 100, CSE is using 200. So the number of PCs that both of them are using is 100. So that means we have to find A intersection B here. So in intersection, multiplicity is minimum. So that will be 14 personal computers, 6 routers, and then okay, servers will be 0 and mainframes is also 0. So this is the answer. Now what combination of A and B represents the equipment that the second department uses but the first department does not, if both departments use the same equipment? Now here we want to find B minus A. Combination of A and B such that second department uses the equipment and first department does not. So for B minus A, that will be 14 minus 107. Answer is negative. So we will take it as 0. Then 6 minus 44. Again answer is negative. Servers 0 minus 6. Again negative. Answer is only 2 mainframes. This is the answer. Then last question, what combination of A and B represents the equipment that the university should purchase if the departments do not share equipment? In this case, CSE needs 200, ECE needs 100 PCs, but they are not sharing them. So that means university will have to buy 300 PCs. So here we are talking about the sum of multisets. So answer will be 107 plus 14, 121 personal computers, then 44 plus 6, 50 routers, 6 servers, and 2 mainframes. So this is the answer.